Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me for another episode where we explore the fascinating world of English vocabulary. Today, we're diving into a word that I'm sure you're all familiar with, but we're going to unpack it a bit more deeply: dislike. Dislike as a noun at the B1 level simply means not liking something. It represents a feeling of aversion or disapproval towards a person, thing, or activity. It's that little feeling of meh or nope that we all experience from time to time. Think about it this way: you might have a dislike for broccoli, or perhaps a dislike for waking up early on a Sunday morning. It's a common emotion and a very useful word to have in your English vocabulary arsenal. Now, let's explore some synonyms for dislike. Words that carry a similar meaning but might have slightly different nuances. First, we have aversion. Aversion implies a strong feeling of dislike, often accompanied by a desire to avoid the object of your aversion. For example, he had an aversion to public speaking. Another synonym is antipathy. Antipathy suggests a deep-seated feeling of aversion or hostility. A sentence using antipathy might be: there was a strong antipathy between the two rival teams. Then we have distaste. Distaste indicates a mild feeling of dislike or disapproval, often relating to something unpleasant. She felt a distaste for the artificial sweetener. And lastly, consider displeasure. Displeasure suggests dissatisfaction or annoyance. He expressed his displeasure at the late arrival of the train. Now, let's flip the coin and look at antonyms, words that have the opposite meaning of dislike. The most obvious antonym is like. Simply put, like means to find something agreeable or enjoyable. She has a like for classical music. Another antonym is love. Love expresses a strong feeling of affection or admiration. They have a deep love for each other. We can also use affection as an antonym. Affection implies a gentle feeling of fondness. He showed affection for his pet dog. And finally, consider fondness. Fondness suggests a feeling of liking or affection for someone or something. She has a fondness for old movies. So, we've covered dislike, aversion, antipathy, distaste, displeasure, like love, affection, and fondness. Now, let's see how dislike can be used in everyday life. In daily conversations, you might hear phrases like, "I have a strong dislike for horror movies," or "my dislike of traffic jams is growing daily." You can also use it in more formal situations, such as the survey revealed a general dislike of the proposed new regulations. You can also express a dislike in a more subtle way. For example, he made no secret of his dislike for the current management. Let's look at some more examples of dislike in sentences and phrases. Her dislike for seafood is well known. He tried to hide his dislike for the painting, but it was obvious. The child showed a clear dislike for the new babysitter. Their dislike of each other was palpable. Despite my dislike of crowds, I decided to attend the concert. She has a dislike of people who are always late. I have a strong dislike of waiting in long lines. His dislike for dishonesty is one of his defining characteristics. The survey revealed a significant dislike among residents for the proposed development. I expressed my dislike for the plan, but my opinion was ignored. So, to recap, dislike is a noun that signifies not liking something. We explored synonyms like aversion, antipathy, distaste, and displeasure, and antonyms like, love, affection, and fondness. We also looked at how dislike is used in everyday conversations and sentences. I hope this episode has helped you understand the word dislike a little better. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss future episodes. And if you're feeling generous, please leave a review. Your support helps others find the show, and that really makes a difference. As a final little challenge for you all, I'd love for you to create your own sentence using the word dislike and share it as a comment under the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring the wonderful world of words. Have a great day.